How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Cassandra. This is our nature, a little slice of nature heaven. That's not how I start. How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Cassandra and this is our little slice of green hell. We're back, baby. So, priority is, or what are we going to be prioritizing this episode? So, the kill box, as we can all see, is sort of going up slowly but surely, so that's going to be nice. At some point, maybe this episode, we're going to hit winter. But luckily we got our freezer up last time, so that's going to be absolutely no worries. The temperatures outside, we probably didn't need to rush the freezer as much as possible. I wonder if we would have got away with just having a room and a vent? Question mark. Did Sammy just eat one of my meals? I felt like you just nicked one of my meals. Which will be a problem in the past once this kill box is up. Hopefully we can get a little bit more growing done, drugs and stuff. So, the kill box needs to be prioritised because obviously 4 traps is only going to get us so far. It's not going to be a sexy time whatsoever. I'm hoping throughout winter we can do a little bit more research. I would also like to start doing our smoke leaf and stuff like that. Did we research drug production? We didn't. I'm going to go into drug production rather than geothermal power. I think we agreed geothermal power last time, but for only 500 research points we can get our doctrine up, or our ideology. I don't know where doctrine came from. We're not getting any negatives about it, but when we look at our ideology and we go to drug use, we do get a -10 for not taking drugs, so I don't know if that just hasn't hit in yet, or if there's something like offsetting it. But yeah, so we're going to need that because, and plus it's a nice easy boost as well, because don't get me wrong, the +3 is like absolutely nothing, but considering we're still going to get the benefits from actually doing it as well, that would be quite nice. So yeah, so then we've got 2 research benches where we can smash onto that, so that's absolutely fine. The kill box, how many blocks are we actually making? Smith is making, actually putting his finger out. Obviously a lot of botching is going to make this a little bit more painful than we would like. This door here, I'll be honest, Sammy, we're meant to be doing a peaceful playthrough, but you're stressing me out. We have got a pod sprout down here, so we will harvest that. Let's put it through. I don't quite know the best place to put these trees and stuff like that, so I might not put it in this episode and do a little bit of research to where's, like, does it really matter and stuff like that. And what the first dryad is actually going to be. So Prince is doing that, so that's nice. Because this whole kill box is being built out of slate. Which, well, we did that because sandstone blocks aren't really in abundance near us. I know a lot of people will point to the deconstruction we can put in here, but it's not going to be, it's going to be like 2 blocks of wall and stuff like that. What I probably should have done, considering we're trying to be a little bit more efficient, is just do the 2 rows here. So if I go to orders down here, I could just forbid... No, I can't forbid it like that. I'm not going to... So I could click all this and then just not allow it, at least for the time being. And then what that will allow us to do is focus on this part of the kill box. So then we can actually get some traps, which is still going to be more than the 4 we've got here. It means we can get rid of this side, so strangers can't come into the colony and just eat all our food. Sure, Sammy did eat our food. I'm absolutely sure of that. 1 idle colonist, which isn't great. Will Sky do... I might put 4 on crafting. Have we got steel? We haven't got a lot of steel. Then we could do 105. So we could mine that spot there. We are going to have to watch out for little infestations. Hopefully it's not going to be anything too bad. Famous last words.
I've heard you say that 162 times.
Like, Sky gets this done, then we can get another woodcutter's table up, get 2 people cutting blocks. I think it's going to speed this up actually massively. How much? We're going to need 1 more square. Done that. I will build copy. Chuck that there. The bad work penalties we don't mind too much because our colonists do actually really enjoy being outside. Looking at needs, we've got no trees disturbed. Disturbed sleep is always going to be there, so actually we're pretty much riding high. Right, Sky's going to mine that. On the back of that being mined, we're going to have 105 steel required to get the other stonecutter's table because we're making them out of steel, not wood. Because we don't want to touch trees whatsoever. We don't want a situation where the police are knocking at our door, seeing if we've touched any young trees or anything like that.
FBI, open up!
Oh, wasted all them resources. It's fine. It's not from at all. I love wasting resources. Woo! Yeah, like we said, the only thing that Wanderer joins, pause. A digger named Vicky has arrived and wants to join the colony. She is willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily. Claiming to have nowhere else to go, you can choose to turn away. I guess we accept. So the first thing that I want to jump to is the information tag. Because she will meditate at natural places. Okay, so that deserves a little hot damn.
Hot damn!
Because what that means is... Oh, sorry. I'm like pointing at the screen like you can see, but she can use a tree. Now we're going to click on bio and hope she's a pyromaniac. Okay, we can work with this. She's a jogger, which is nice, with extra movement speed. She does mining, she does plant. I think this is a win. She's got a gun on her. Ooh. I like that a lot. So what we will do is we do have a little bit of wood and I don't mind using it for the beds just for the comfort. We can slap that right there. I assume the couple can still get into this bed. I'm sure like performing for 2 people isn't going to be too bad. But we can just whack it there because then it still gets the benefit from the end table, which is lovely. Oh, Vicky, you have excited me. I will get her to meditate because she will be able to meditate over by this tree, which is going to be huge. So she'll get psych levels, I imagine, straight off the bat, but we will have a look. And then work-wise, this is going to be very, very juicy for us. What can't she do? Incapable of caring. I just don't care. Yeah, that's me. If I was a Rimworld colonist, I would be like that. You can handle, so I'll take Sky off that. Let's come off hunting because we don't really want to hunt. I think what I'm going to have you do, Vicky, is you're going to be 1 on mine, take Sky off mining altogether. Once you're done mining, help with the crops. And then clean, then haul. No, here, haul first. And I think you're actually a really good member of this colony. Stop botching stuff, please. Oh, Vicky actually comes to us already blind. And a bad back.
Bruh.
Yeah, look, Vicky's already getting the steel out here so we can get the other stonecutter's table up. I like that. Vicky is a very welcomed member, I have to admit. I'm just going to go to the world map quickly because I think it was the 18th of September that our growing zone actually stopped. the 11th. We're on the 12th, so that means not long now. Sky's baby prep. I forgot Sky was pregnant. Oh. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So we will go... And this will upset everyone, because when the baby cries, it's going to be in the same room as everyone. It's not only going to upset me, it's going to upset the colonists. So I'll get a crib for it and get some toys for it. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind too much, because with the kids you can make like super colonists with it. So our 5th one will be them through the baby. So we've got Vicky, which we're quite lucky. Vicky is actually bang-a-langam. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, this series, there's a lot more planning, a lot more thought goes into this. It's not perfect efficiency by any stretch of the imagination, but we like to have a think. We like to have a ponder with my coffee. Always assume this series is followed by me drinking a coffee, looking ever so intelligent. Because that's the thing you got to know about me, party people. Not only am I hilarious, I'm also a thinker. If Einstein was around, he'd want a conversation with me, that's what I'm saying. And no one can disprove that. Right, so I've just copied the bills over here, so this is actually really, really important for us. Meaning 2 people cutting blocks. So I'm hoping then the slate will go up a lot faster. Yeah, because we've got 2 people. If I take you off of Construct Smith, what that's going to mean is you're going to prioritise doing the block cutting. Hypothermia, pause. So what I'm going to have to do then is turn off that cooler. And we need a heater. So temperatures outside are -4. We go to prints, go to gear. We can see the suitable range here. So, God, it's not even cold and we're freezing.
Are you serious?
So let's go heater there. We need 50 steel. We need to get this up quicker, sooner rather than later. I'll pump the temperature up on the cooler as well. Then hopefully the cooler and the heater can work together in perfect harmony. Who's our constructor? Sky. Vicky, what are you doing? Meditating. I'll allow it. I'll keep an eye on Prince's health just to make sure. I'm just basically watching that percentage. Cargo pods, the game feels sorry for us. We are getting really bad frostbite. Vicky, can I draft, undraft, go dig at the steel? We need to waste 50 steel on a heater because people are complaining they're cold. Right, mine one more for luck. This steel is going to go in a minute. Right, Sky, work on that heater, please. Prince suffering from hypothermia decides to... I suppose that's the only reason why we might actually want table and chairs. So they're not eating in the freezer, but... Right, anyway, we got the... What's the temperatures outside? Temperatures outside are 7 degrees. I'm going to try and balance the temperature in here at 10 degrees all the time. Remember, with our ideology, we can handle tough temperatures. I might turn this cooler on as well, because the cooler's going to try and get to 10, and the heater's going to try and get to 10. So I'm hoping they're going to be able to balance it quite well. Kill box. We need the kill box up so we can shut that door. That will be big for us. Obviously, at the moment, we're just concerned about attacks. Allow that. Psychic Smooth for mail. Let's have a look what the cargo pods are. Synthread. Quite a lot of it. Not going to be much enough to do too much with it, but... How are we doing over here? Yeah, see, now we're actually progressing to get more grass around here, so that's really, really good. So Vicky was actually really vital for us. We will also have to start making baby food. Not because I think my colonists are babies, even though I do. Right, let's make just 10 of this. On pause at 4. Then use whatever you want, that's fine. We've got lots of rice in here. To be fair, we could probably start pushing to vegetarian 5 meals. Let me just pause this as I set this up. Do until you have, so there's 4 of us, so if I say 40, unpause just under half at 24. Actually at 20, then it gives the cook a little bit of a break. Fine. Because we've got so much rice, it makes sense turning some of this into fine meals. I'm not concerned, there we go, all the plants outside are dying because of the cold. I don't think they'll try and sow if they can't, but obviously if they do, then I'll disallow it. And then the next growing period, we will need to get cotton and stuff. I'm just trying to have a look at people's zones. Oh, Vicky is even with our religion straight off the bat. Tell you what, Vicky is a fan favourite of mine straight away. Right, so the first layer of the kill box is up, meaning then we can deconstruct this wall here. Meaning then we can reinstall these traps here. They changed the pathing because with the traps there used to be an issue if the traps were spaced out like this. And then all we need to do is go concrete down here to make this the fastest path, so the AI will always walk across this. The second gap up here just allows us to then fix the traps without standing on them. And the fastest path, the AI will always go over here unless there is a dead body on the trap, then it will come up and go back down. So that's fine. Actually, what I probably should do, because I already know what's going to happen, is I should probably not allow the traps to go here. The reason why is because what they're going to do is they're going to try and then build they'll put the trap down, and then they'll build the floor, then they'll stand on the trap. Which, as much as that would make me laugh and that would be funny, I don't really think we need that in our lives. I'll be honest, I thought we were going to get more into research than what we have, but that's fine. Could take you off of crafting, meaning you should push you up on research and push hauling and cleaning down. Prince was already quite negative to the temperatures, so let's keep her pretty little soul inside and then hopefully less complaining. So she complains a lot, I'm just saying. Right, then the traps can get reinstalled over there. Equally, we will build more traps. Now this is where I imagine the remaining of our steel is going to go. Well, considering there's only one square, I'm not saying I'm a genius and I'm right, but I'm saying
Tell me it was good.
Right.
Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm good. Tell me that was good. Tell me I'm good.
Right, then mind that. Where is our next bit of steel? Down here. Down here. Vicky will get that last bit still. Yeah, because they need 45 steel per. Just want to get set up for the winters just to be able to stay inside and not have to worry about it. Hypothermia who? Prince. I reckon because you're staying in a room that's quite cold, mate. What temperatures can you put up, Vicky? think about taking Vicky's duster off. Where's Vicky at the moment? Flash storm. That's negative. So what I'm going to do... Okay, our home zone's pretty big, but what we don't want is fires breaking out in our immediate region. So I am going to spread this a little bit wider than what I would like, just to make sure fires are dealt with. Do we get negatives because of this? Psychic smooth is ending. Just making sure that isn't stocking. Oh, the flash storm is over. There's a fire there. I'm just making sure that's not affecting us. It will hit our home zone because we like trees, so we don't want to be in a situation where we're not getting buffs because of that. So, Prince, is that hypothermia that you're just bleeding over the floor, or are you just happy to see me? Yeah, you just lost a middle finger to frostbite casually cooking. I hope that didn't end up in one of the meals. There's the steel. What I will then also do with Vicky. Can we mine that lump? We're going to mine quite a big lump here. I'm not calling Vicky a lump. Then this door here can then shut. We'll need to build a slate door there. Not shut yet. And then I will set this bit up for deconstruction. Floor, and then remove the concrete floor there. Easy peasy. Winter has begun. We got the acknowledgement. Luckily, we got lots and lots of rice. If I open up the column here, yeah, we got 900 odd rice. We're about to go into fine meals. Actually, if I say that, we've got 8 fine meals, so that should keep people's happiness fairly good. I mean, this ideology, I'll be honest, seemed pretty strict. I think it's amazing. 10 plus mood just by being blind. I mean, if I knew it was that easy to make people happy, I'd have started walking around the streets making people blind a long, long time ago. Probably need to pull this inside. Temperatures outside -11. It doesn't take -11 to start killing us. Which is a sad indictment, but it's fine. What I will do, Sky, is these 2 traps and this trap I'm going to disallow. Because what I would really like you to do is not only build this door so we can open and close it, but to deconstruct this. So then this is the way the enemy will come, because the enemy will come on the map. This will be open. They'll target the wind turbine, for example. Come through here. There we go. And then that means we can finally shut the door on this base, and then deconstruct this very, very successfully. So the only thing I wish we would have done is put this freezer here, because then it's right here for the food and whatnot. But we built the door here, that means it's quicker to go. You don't need to worry about it now, but I would like to reshuffle, even if we push this room up a little bit. Not the worst mistake in the world, it just agitates me, because it's just like a little thing we have to do in the future that we didn't really need to. But say we went on fine meals. Can I check? Can I go on speed 1? How long can we not grow for? Days of the year. Oh, yeah, I'm already looking at food stocks. No, it should be fine. Prince in that freezer is actually stressing me out. If we had more stuff done, I would have just kept people inside, especially so we can research. So I'm hoping next episode, if not next episode, like the second half of next episode, I want to stop allowing people like walking willy-nilly like they own the place and keeping people in, mainly so, you know, in here it's a toasty temperature. The one heater is keeping that up, very, very nice. But we can stay in here, research, get drug production done, start making some drugs to keep people even more happy. And we are onto a winner. Haven't had an attack in a while. We can actually check that down here. So the last time we had an attack, we can see colony wealth is really high. So something to note. What was our last attack? We haven't had a raid in a while. I didn't realise the red dots up here were raids, so you can actually see. We've had a very big... As my squeaky chair goes. It's the chair, I promise. It's been a while. Been a while. But yeah, then we have got that seed that we might not plant next episode. Might be the episode after. I'm not quite sure where to put it at the time being. That's fine. Slate blocks being made. We are moving, we are grooving. We do have the steel, so I will let that floor ripped up. Prince gets a cooking level, good job. Vicky, if I ask you to drop your duster, your temperature's still really good, so I'm going to give that to Prince. Because then that means Prince might not die every time he's asked to cook a meal in the freezer. Lost another finger again, Prince. Yeah, tough day as a cook. They told me a cook was dangerous. With that being done, I'm going to allow that. Then I'll start allowing the second level of the kill box. In hindsight, I probably should have just done the 2 levels. This is probably too much for what we're doing, so I am actually going to cancel it. And deconstruct that. I think it's too much for what we want. Like, already that's giving us 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 traps all in all. Hold that door open. And then we will have the ability to stand in the doorway. Sky will stand in the doorway while the other 3 shoot. So... yeah, Vicky, a very good colonist, it has to be said. I kept thinking Vicky was naked up there, but it's just because the sheep or t-shirt is like white, so... Vicky is not naked. Look at him. All happy. Love it. Yeah, food stocks have dwindled by the amount of fine meals we made. Should be okay though, right? I'm not looking for berry bushes. You're looking for berry bushes. Of course they're not here, it's the winter. I was just testing. Just testing just in case an issue arises. I don't think it will. Definitely won't. Right, so then we've got this kill box to build, blocks to block. Vicky's meditating. We've got 31 components. Anything else that we would like to do with them? Healthy trees, so we're only getting the negative disturbed sleep at the moment, which is nice. Yeah, they want a connection. I feel disconnected from nature. Just don't know whether with them trees to put them inside the base or outside the base. Might be a thing we could like do them all down the beach side to protect them maybe. It wouldn't be that bad because we just literally build the wall down here. Really need to cut down too many trees anyway, but it's not giving us a negative for the moment, so that's not our main priority. The main priority is making sure that the kill box is up, because then out of nowhere it's going to be wham bam, Randy comes for your man. Right, there we go. That's a nice scene at the end of the episode, actually. That I'm quite happy on, that we've got 2 people on research. Then hopefully next episode, or, you know, unless something crazy happens, we can get drug production going on, get some smoked beef joints, which would be very, very good. Give us all a little boost. Potentially sell them as well if we need to. Obviously down the line it's going to be better to sell Yayo or Flake, but at least we've got some, you know, if a trader comes and we want to buy something, at least we've got options there, which I think is a big thing on Rimworld, just having that little money maker in the back. You can buy yourself out of problems. Do you know what I mean? Need EMPs, buy them. So, if you guys this part of the video, never liked the sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, bye people. Bye.